Hi guys, I'm Linny. This is Candy Goth Creations, a place for me to come and share all my random bits of stuff, crafty life. So, I actually have loads done. Mainly because it's been like 2 weeks since I last spoke to you guys. And then partially because I am really enjoying my little knitting machine. So I'm going to start with all of that. I have a list. So, we have got headbands, right? So I've made 3 of these. So you just make a tube and then cinch and then sew. So we have this really pretty emerald green, this like icy purple, I'm not quite sure. I think icy purple is a good descriptor for that one. And this like multi-tonal green, which is super squishy. Like super duper squishy. Right, so there's those 3. We next have 13 hats. There might actually be more hats than that, but I think the boys have run off with a couple. So we have red, blue, another blue, bright orange, like this is full-blown pumpkin orange, another red, a peach, I don't know. This was actually, I had like 4 of the same balls, but like opened, so like little bits left over from each one to make this one. A itty bitty baby mustard one. It's not quite that bright, but it's like, yeah, in the shadowy bit, that's what it is. That's an Aran white, which is why it's teeny tiny. But that makes like a baby top size hat. And like you can just flip it down to make it feel like more of a child size. But I really like these like turned up ribs on them. A baby pink that is super squishy. This yarn was, I was making koji from the, I'm seeing if the book's there because it was there a minute ago. 1 second, please don't fall over. So making koji, who's actually this guy from this book, out of this yarn, and then got 3/4 of the way through and realised I didn't have enough yarn. So ripped it out, turned it into a hat. I'm not quite sure what's happened to the rest of this because there's a bit more yarn than this. Yeah. This one. This is a cake yarn. This is one of the cakes that I got from Lolly's, which does mean that it's got that on the inside. I mean, these hats are technically reversible, but I don't think I'd want to reverse it to that. And it looks so nice like this. So there's that one. We are getting towards the end, I promise. Then a green. It's not quite that bright. Just imagine that toned down a couple of shades, rather than it being on acid. A icy purple. This is actually, that's out of one. I think it was obviously a bigger ball, but I got the headband and a hat. And the hat's got a really big turn up. So you could wear it, obviously with the really big turn up, or let it down and have it like completely slouch, or do a smaller turn up and be somewhere in between. I am really sorry, my tripod just kicked you off. That was a bit rude. Sorry about that. It is a new tripod, so like the thing's really highly strung. That was a bit weird. Sorry, guys. This one. This was one of the Aran rolls from Lollies. I don't know the colourways because their yarn doesn't have the colourways on them. And it was in a mystery box. And then this one. Right, so that's all the hats. I really like this colour. Next we are going to do... I'm going to do the things that I have multiples of. So, scrubbies. I have got more of these than this. But I don't know where they are. I had a 3-hour long, nearly 4-hour long hospital appointment. And I just took scrubbies to do while I'm waiting in between seeing different people. So we have pink and yellow. Altogether there is 11. So we've got 1, 2, 3. So we've got, oh, dropped one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 5 pink and then 6 yellow. These are made with the Eco Cotton. Again from Lollies. There we go. There's that. Right. And they're in a lunchbox. Does anyone else do this? So I just whacked them in there with a hook and a pair of like mini snips that you put the guard down on. And then when I finish them, I just put them in there. Which is why there's like 1,000 tails. So, next we have... Right. I'm looking down because I've got my list there. Timothy! Right, so this one is teeny tiny. This was done with it's meant to be DK. It was a very skinny DK. And a 2.5mm hook. So it's itty bitty. Rah. We then have, in matching colours, itty bitty octopus. So I'm sure that I've said before, I'm trying to make a bunch of amigurumi for my friend to sell to raise money for Macmillan Cancer Care. So all but one of these toys will be going to her. And I'll tell you which one it isn't. So, oh, sorry, go back to this one. Timothy is a paid for pattern. He's by Bluephone Studios on Etsy, but you can also find the pattern on Ravelry if you just type in Timothy the T-Rex. He's so cute. This pattern is mine. It's really simple. It's just a couple rows of increasing, a couple rows straight, a couple rows of decreasing, then 5 half doubles, and slip stitch, in every other, like 5 half double slip stitch around. And then on this one, normally I would just like close it up at the bottom, so I just keep decreasing. On this one, I decided to make another ring and actually sew the ring on, so that it's got like more of a secure butt. I can't hold it though, like it's alive. But he looks really angry. Like, I had it sat on the shelf earlier because I made this one today. And like, it looks like it's frowning at me. It's like, grr. Right, so there's that one. Next we have, which way up are we? This way up. Narwhal. This little guy is Randy's pattern. So that's Random Randy's Ramblings. Got all my R's confused then. But there we go. I love how she does the tails because it's like a little heart. That one. Where am I next? Snail. Snail. Possibly one of the most random things that I've made. He's got, look at his cute antennae. Like, how adorable is that? So this was out of a magazine, but the designer was Liz Ward. So I'm struggling to read my writing today. There he is. Then we have this guy. This is the Jolly Jellyfish pattern by Christina Medley. It's a free pattern over on Ravelry. I have changed it a little bit. I just haven't put the bigger tentacles on it. And I think I might have put a few extra of the small ones. But there we go. There's that one. I really like these. Like, I might make a few more of these. And, right, so all of those ones are going. This guy I'm keeping. I can't keep hold of it, but I'm keeping it. Yeah. I knit a dinosaur. I cannot for the life of me find the pattern again for this. It's in one of my magazines. It's in a Let's Knit and Crochet magazine. But I wanted to give you the designer's name and stuff, but I can't find it. I should have written it. Ugh, it's been a long day. Written it down. But he's so fat and chubby. And this is really interesting. Like, this is really interesting. Never quite done anything like that before. So it's done in like one strand, and you do two sides. So you work one side of it, and then you work so you work into a point, and then you work from the point out again. So you end up with like this weird diamond pattern that you fold in half and then stitch up. Crazy. But there we go. I think he's really cute. I just can't find the designer because I want to make a few more of these. So that's all the crafty stuff I have for you. I don't know if I've actually spoke about what's going on with me. So I had a hospital appointment last week. Yeah, last week. To discuss MRI results that I had back March. The appointment had been cancelled a couple of times and moved around a bit, you know. And we thought that my issue with my foot has been that I had Achilles tendonitis, which I do have. The issue is that I have a bit of bone that I was born with, and that's like just floating around in my foot. Like an extra bit of bone. I can't remember what the proper word is. It's accessory something. And so I went to see the consultant to discuss my MRI results, and he told me that I'll be having surgery. Which is like, okay. To remove the bit of bone, because it's hitting the nerves and the tendons, which is why I'm in so much pain all the time. Great, because that means that I'm not mad. Because I was genuinely thinking that he was going to go, there is nothing wrong with you, you're just insane. So it's always good when, you know, I'm not just insane and that there is a medical reason why I'm in pain. And when I spoke to him, so that was 2 Wednesdays ago I spoke to him, which is fine. He's like, it'll be about 3 months. It's like, great, that gives me till September to get everything sorted out, to get the boys, like, make sure I'm able to pick up the boys. They'll all be in the same school then, because Merrick starts full-time school this year. And then I got a phone call on Monday saying, would the 23rd be okay? And I was like, was it 23rd or 24th? I can't remember. One of those 2 dates. And I was like, oh, September? He's like, June. June? Gave me 3 weeks to try and sort out everything, which is a bit interesting. It's a bit crazy. So I feel like I'm running around like a headless chicken, trying to organise everything. The good thing with it is, like, I only have 3 weeks, so I struggle with anxiety. And I'm a massive overthinker. And giving me 3 months to think about something probably isn't great. Giving me 3 weeks to think about it is still not great, but, you know, isn't as bad. And I was stupid. Like, if you ever go to the doctor and they tell you that you're having an operation done, don't Google the operation. I know this. I know that I shouldn't do this. So guess what I done? Yeah, I Googled the operation. Yeah, it's not bad. Like, there's not like copious amounts of blood or anything. There's not gore. It's quite quick. Like, my psoriasis has flared up again, if you can see that right there. That's not actually stress related, funnily enough. It's to do with the weather changes and the heat and all sorts of other fun stuff. So, in theory, it's a 5 to 8 week recovery time after surgery. Part of that, I will not be allowed to weight bear at all on my foot, which is really interesting. So, I'm going to stop whinging, because there's no point in whinging, you know. I am going to tidy up all the mess that I have just made, and I will speak to you all really soon. I really want to get back into doing regular videos. That is my goal. Might not happen, but that is my goal. Right. I love you all, and I'll speak to you all really soon.